Alright, time for a Maokai game. Now Maokai recently got some very nice buffs for the jungle, upping his damage output by quite a lot, being able to, well, it allows him to clear better. Plus they also buffed pet damage for tanky champions as well, so that allows him to clear even better on top of that. So his clear speed just significantly improved, which was quite a bit of a problem initially for the season for Maokai. It wasn't that great, but now it's like actually respectable, which puts him in a pretty good spot again for jungle. So yeah, I'll be showing you how to play it here. I'm gonna be going against the Silas, which should not be an issue for me. I don't necessarily want to try to fight him though, because as a tank champion against the Silas, it generally doesn't end too well for you, based on yeah, sustainable fights, you know, as Silas with his W heals quite a lot. So we're gonna see how that turns out, but he does have first strike, so that means that if I do get like the first engage, I will be better off, if that makes sense. If he gets the first jump on me, he's gonna get a bunch of additional damage on it. So yeah. Now Maokai is a pretty healthy clear, I would say. It's definitely not bad. You definitely want to make sure you kite your camps a little bit though, that you don't just stand still and tank the camp for the entire duration, because that's gonna cost you a lot of HP. But otherwise, just make sure that you use your passive correctly and you should have no issues. You can also take a potion if you want. If you are expecting to get invaded, then potion is definitely the way to go. But for the most part, otherwise, you don't really have to get a potion. Your clear is fine. There you go. I'm not pointing Q for the clear. I'll not be going mid there. Should the small one hit like this thing, you put it in the bush here, and then with the 2 points in Q, you can one-shot all the small ones instantly. As you saw. You have to make sure you auto-attack the small one while like pulling them towards the bush where you placed the sapling in. So it hits everything in the camp, and then you can Q the entire camp together and get the kill shot. Pretty nice, quick one. Let me get the red buff down. I'm making sure here that no matter what I do, I always get my passive off as much as possible before I use my abilities and all that type of stuff, you know. Smite here. Good. And then we just clean this up. We're practically full HP, as you see. No need for like any potions, whatever. It's fine. Gonna see if he has a ward. He does not. We leave one E behind here for the enemy jungler, and then we just go in. Wait for his body slam, and then we... Okay, well, my CC lock was not good enough, but should flash on this so I can get the extra distance here. Oh. I waited like a fraction of a second too long. He also doesn't have mana, okay. My mistake there was waiting a fraction of a second too long for the CC lock. I wanted to flash there to get the red buff slow, but I didn't realize he didn't have mana. If I realized that, I never would have done that flash there. It's fine. On the first back on Maokai, I like to pick up the tier, because for Maokai, a lot of the time your biggest issue will be mana sustain. And tier, just tier, you don't even have to upgrade it, just tier for the most part fixed stat for like the early mid game. So the 400 gold investment into the tier is very, very worth it because of that. Yeah, I mean, my Gragas got quite a good advantage out of the gank still. It cost me my flash, which it probably didn't have to. But the Teemo couldn't really do anything anymore, so... Yeah, well, he gets double scuttle, that's fair enough. But I definitely hurt the Teemo a lot because of wave state, right? As you can see. Teemo is in trouble right now. I wonder where he is, even. There he is. Teemo is very far behind now because of that wave state, which is really good for my top laner. So regardless of the situation, like, it's still a good gank. Because Teemo's lost a lot, and Gragas is going to get a colossal advantage in farm now and experience. So I'll happily take it. But if I would have just used my Q better with a CC lock, I did it a fraction of a second too late, then the Teemo probably would have been dead. For me right now, my main objective is to just keep clearing, make sure that the tempo is there. This in the bush again. There you go. Good. Just gotta keep up the clear speed for now and we should be good. Enemy mid laner is doing really well. Enemy bot lane has also gotten a double kill, so I guess on that front we're not looking too good. I'm assuming Timo warded now. He might be able to get that gank off still. I know he doesn't have flesh now, so could be possible. Oh my god. It's a problem. Also, another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Leave one of those in there, I suppose. This guy's level 7. Holy moly. Those solo kills give so much experience. Oh, I guess we'll see if this works out for us. Gonna walk in like here and it should be good. There is no way this should work out for them. Come on. Can we? What is this? Why is the Nilla getting away with that so easily? What the hell, man? Thank God. At least we picked up that kill. Where did he go? Really? And Akshan got away. Interesting. Fair enough, I guess. It is what it is. At least, like, the fight was still kind of good. I think the cleanup, like, the cleanup should have been probably a bit smarter on our end. Just focus, like, easiest kills first, you know? But I guess it's fine. Kill is a kill. Play worked out for us. I'm definitely not going to do dragon here. I'm going to lose my scuttle to this guy. That's wonderful. Oh, okay then. Dragon here would be a terrible move. Straight up. Because the enemy mid laner is going to have a colossal advantage. This is not a dragon angle by any means. I'm not doing it there. The risk of losing that dragon is way too high. The enemy team has just freshly recalled. Their mid laner is like 50 times stronger at this point. It's just not worth it. If the enemy mid laner wasn't this far ahead, I probably would have just done the dragon there. But because he is so strong, and I haven't recalled yet, it's just not worth it to me for this dragon. If we lose it, you know. For now, I'm just going to get this clear in so I can get a pretty good recall, hopefully, and play from there. I don't know where Silas is. I haven't seen him in a while. Probably just farming his camps, but... Get this clear finished, and then we'll go for the recall, and then we can look for the dragon, potentially. Okay. There we go. There's probably a ton of Teemos rooms. I don't think the gank attempt is even worth. What the hell? This guy cannot stop dying. That's kind of rough. Get that dead, and then also this. Oh my god. Silas bot. Yeah, no shit. My mid lane is having a rough time at this. I probably go for the dragon here. The Silas probably had to recall at this point. I think it's pretty good. This time I got my recall in. I think the map timing should be pretty... Okay, we're gonna go run bot lane then. Oh no. That Silas is gonna ruin it. Do this. Use my ult for the movement speed here as well. Get that. And I think I win this, hopefully. Yeah, I think I should be fine. Perfect. Okay, cool. I could have... I was at least able to clean it up. But this guy's dead once again, I think. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Let's go hopefully get the dragon if they can come. That'd be great. This is definitely the time to do it. That mid laner is a serious problem though. Level 10 as well. Like, he's getting so much experience out of getting those kills. Absolutely crazy. Because they're practically all solo kills on the Yone as well. So the more solo kills you get, the more XP you get, basically. Which is just a serious problem, you know? Oh well. Killing him once would be great, so I probably should look to go mid lane relatively shortly. Good thing about their team is, like, steel caps are quite nice, but... Probably gonna be the boots of choice. I have tenacity. I have plenty of tenacity for the rest. Like, I have Molstomper as well as the tenacity in my runes, so... Definitely steel caps are going to be the option here. If you're, like, having a bit of a better situation, I suppose, in the early game, going for... CDR boots is quite nice, because the early CDR is very, very good and very worth it. And you could switch your boots later, but in this game I think I'm gonna kind of have to go steel caps anyway, because I think otherwise I would just get killed by their mid laner. Nice. And let's hope this isn't warded. It is not warded, that's good. Really? Oh my god. And also the way this guy is... And he just suicides now. That's... There is just no way you did that, man. That's crazy. This guy is trolling. There is no way. I'm gonna get ulted here. Please die. Thank you. Woo. Very good. I made a mistake. That's good for me. Okay, let's pick that up. And we'll pick up the steel plate things. And then we'll go for demonic next. I'm gonna get the AP for this, honestly. Generally, I tend to pick up CDR boots here, but against this situation, I kind of have no choice but to pick up steel caps right now, because otherwise I would be taking way too much damage if I ever try to fight this guy, or this guy for that matter. Yeah. Ooh, we killed Timo at least. That's kind of nice. Good. Yeah, he's dead. Right. I like how nobody is, like, caring to rotate here. That is what it is. I was trying to save the turret, hoping to save the turret there, but... I don't really care about giving this mid laner any more farm, to be honest. I'm be real here, this guy is pretty useless. And I don't think he's ever gonna be useful as either, you know? Take whatever I can get. Just make sure I CC lock him as long as possible. Let's put this in the bush here. Is my team gonna show up for this, or what? What is happening, man? Good. Nice, he got the kill. Perfect. I'm gonna be very, very difficult to kill. That should be a kill shot, right? Surely. Please tell me that that's a kill shot. Okay. I don't quite like it, if I'm being honest. Okay, Akshan is bot. That's good to note. I don't like that the fact that Yone got that kill, because now he's going to be worth gold again, which is definitely not ideal, but it is what it is, you know. At least a kill is a kill. They can't really fight me, like, it is kind of whatever. Get this cleared here, hit level 11, good. Dragon's going to be up in like 50, I definitely want to make sure I get that as well. 47, don't have enough for demonic yet, but it's definitely going to be my next item. Get that, oh please tell me you get that kill, Samira. Okay. At least you got it. That was a risky ass dive on that on the Akshan there, especially considering he's level 12, right? He's very strong. He's very hard to kill. He's worth a lot of experience. Oh, okay, he's alive. Jesus Christ. God. This Yone is scaring me with the plays he's making, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how this is going to turn out. Can't smite here. I need my smite for something else. I'll just go in. Hit them. Fine. Just want to make sure they get no turret damage, basically. I'm going in. This should be perfectly fine for us. I'm getting body blocked here by my Samira. I lost a lot of mobility there because of Samira's body block. That kind of sucks, but I guess it's fine. I would have probably been able to catch up to the Silas if I didn't get that heavily body blocked. Maybe I should have gone for this guy first, but I think keeping Silas out of the fight probably is the better play. Right, perfect. I want to split them up as much as I can so they can't fight together. He actually tried to take that one. I knew I had to focus priority on the scuttle. I was considering smiting him, but that would be kind of grief because that would give me a high chance of losing dragon. But I also don't want to lose scuttle, if you know what I mean. Seems that Yone is picking himself out of the gutter though, with some kills here. Might actually be reasonably strong now. I could have technically just engaged the Akshan and like took him down as a priority, but I was just mainly hoping that they would be able to 2v1 him. And then I can split up the fight by just going for Silas so he can't get anything done in the fight, if you know what I mean. That makes sense. That's the reasoning for what I did. Okay, so we go Demonic here. Braga seems to be doing well. And then after Demonic, I'll go Jaksho. Some CDR out of that one. Jaksho for survivability. Seems like this guy's actually going to end up being useful because of the kills he just got. So that's kind of a funny situation, you know. Still have 2 dragons, so my dragon control's pretty good, I would say. Ideally, I would like to get that Rift Herald. That would be quite a nice situation for us. We should take the Herald. That is correct. There's a ward there. I saw it, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for top, I think, first. Alright, should be fine. Go for the Teemo. Perfect. I had to smite that to get the kill. I should be fine against this guy. Put that in the bush there. Huge. Very good. Put some of these in the bushes. Walking back towards the team. Dude, where's my Yone going? This is bad. Knock that guy back so I don't get messed up by him. I couldn't go back in there, I don't think. Yeah, that kind of rough. I was hoping that fight to be slightly better for us, but I suppose it wasn't. This guy has like an insanely heavy sustain build, which is helping out quite a bit. Actually kind of surprised that didn't really work out for us, honestly. I was expecting that to be a lot better. But it's fine, I suppose. Hit this as well. They're not doing it, that's at least good. Interesting. This guy is very, very heavy on the sustain. I'm gonna have to get like healing reduction relatively shortly, I would say. I mean, Jaksho is my main priority right now because it's gonna make me unbelievably tanky. So that's definitely something I need because I've gotten pretty much all the damage I need at the moment. But yeah, definitely gonna need to get a Thorn Mill this game 100%. It's gonna be great against that team for healing reduction. Later in the game, selling your tier for just an extra item, it's very good. It's just the early game mana sustain you gain from this is what you want with it. That makes sense? That's all you want with it. I should be able to catch them, hopefully. Really? If Gragas would have just ulted, it would have been a catch, but he did no such thing. Very good engage. Beautiful engage even. Block him so he doesn't get the damage off. CC him. I mean, it ended up being very good for us, honestly. We should be able to do this, Baron, as long as we move.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I think we should be fine here. Might be a little close, but still think this is the play. Ideally, this support tanks this, because then I would do more damage with burn, which makes a lot of sense for clear speed right now. Whoever has the hand debuff above the bar here does 50% reduced damage to Baron. So, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Good Baron. I get Jock Show now as well. And then we're going to build for the Thorn Mill next, because I need the healing reduction, and the armor is also going to be great. My team picked the fight for no reason, to be honest. I should have just walked away.
Enemy triple kill.
We want to fight earlier. I'm just going to go in, I think, for this. Go for it. Get this guy dead. Gonna run now. I mean, I lose Dragon here no matter what, because my team just hard griefed this. I think. Don't think there's much I'm gonna be able to do. My team didn't, like, do what they just did towards Baron there and pick that fight for absolutely no reason when they could have just recalled with Baron. No, it's really stupid, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's just my team trolling. So yeah, it is what it is. We'll deal with it. That's just -1 Dragon. Less soul point pressure at the moment. I'm the only one with Baron right now. I think I'm just going to clear this real quick and then go group with my team. Oh, okay. Let's go mid. Alright, Tyr has proven a lot of value to me so far with the mana sustain I've gotten from it. I have to run mid quickly. So it's going to be up in like 10 seconds. I suppose getting blue buff here would be quite nice for me right now. Smite that out. He smites anyway, it's fine. If this guy stays bot lane, that's perfectly fine, honestly. Put some of those on the sides there, so we have a better vision. There was a Teemo. I do a lot of damage to him with that E, honestly. Why is there no engage there for my support? Interesting. Okay, burn damage third aggro. Just walk him down as much as possible. We get third aggro from this. Get out of the fight. That went a lot worse than I thought it was going to go. Holy moly. There's only one way I can walk to survive this one, isn't there? Well, let's see if I can get the recall off. Let's get that guy out of the field. Damn, that went really badly. The like the survivability this champion has is very surprising. I'd be dead here. I'm not dead here. Vanilla can survive for a very long time, apparently. I misjudged that one pretty heavily, I would say. I'll really go in on this. Yeah, I mean, the Baron thing is pretty bad for us, honestly. I guess that dive was also pretty bad. I probably shouldn't have done that. Need to respect Nilla's ability to... what do you call it? I need to respect her ability to... Why are they running up top? The guy is here! Wait, she just cleared... She's probably, like, recalling over here or something, right? Oh, whatever. Oh, no, she ran all the way over here, okay. Oh. just lock this guy down. Hopefully he dies soon. That Gragas ultimate is not beneficial to me whatsoever. That... Oh, dude, just... Are you kidding me with that ult, man? Really? I actually would have killed him if he didn't use that stupid ultimate. Oh my god. He literally just saved Nilla completely. That's very depressing. Really is, but... Wow. That really sucks, man. I would have actually killed their AD carry as well. Staying on top of him would have, like, kept the healing reduction. I would have killed him with basically the next Q anyway. And then the Gragas just saves him completely. That's crazy. Oh, that's depressing. Well... Yeah, I mean... What is... Okay, well, just went for Death's Dance on Samira. Interesting. Well, let's hope this works out for us. Got rid of my tier now. I don't really need it anymore. I have plenty of mana pool now to sustain it, like, normally. But, you know... God damn it. I wonder how this is gonna turn out. This is probably gonna be a spicy one. Got it. Fighted it. I guess it's a decent engage. It's not too bad for us. Just gonna try to frontline as much as possible for my team. That's a beautiful engage. That is what we love to see. Very well done. That is absolutely perfect. Very, very well done from the support there with that engage. Ideally, I don't want to smite Dragon now and just have the smite for Baron, if that makes sense. Dudes. Dudes! What the hell is this, man? Everybody is just recalling. Just get the damn Baron. Like one person recall, yeah, sure, you know, fine, but... Jesus Christ. Leona is just... Okay, well. How do I have a Jock Show stack? Oh, maybe they walked into, like, any type of, E or something. Good. Please press recall instead of trying to pick a fight. Thank you very much. Get the hit on me. That's good. Alright. So I have a Thorn Mill now. I don't have to worry about magic resist, do I? I'm just going to go for the crit reduction, I think. So Randuin's next. Technically, I can get, like... Nah, I think Randuin's is definitely the move. I could get a Frozen Heart. That's what I'm, like, thinking about perhaps potentially, but... Randuin's is quite nice here. Put a crit reduction against those two. I suppose Blade of Rune King isn't really nice to face. But I am very tanky, so there is at least that. Just need another engage like we just had. I need to just like properly frontline for my team to hope that they can get some damage off. Ah, this is what I mean. You can't split against... Oh. Yep. You don't split versus an Akshan. It's literally not a play you can ever make because it's just way too free for the Akshan to kill you. Especially if you're weaker like this Yone is right now. I don't really care, I'll tank that damage. Jaksho is proc. If I get hit by that, I can hold up the Jaksho for now, perhaps. Oh, I'm just getting completely abandoned, eh? I see how it is. Please tell me he dies. Okay, thank God. I'll take a 1-for-1 trade with their Akshan. I don't mind that too much. My team, like, I like put up an engage and then my team just dispersed, I guess. That's fine. As long as it's a 1-for-1 trade with the auction, I don't really mind too much. That's fine. I'll accept that any day. I got worth a lot more gold out of it as well because it was worth more. This guy is not playing smart because if you walk solo like this, obviously now the auction's dead, so now it's okay. But you cannot afford to walk solo against an auction that is very fed if you're not able to kill him. If you are able to kill him, then by all means go for it and walk solo all you want. But the second you cannot kill the auction in an angle like that, you cannot solo walk. Okay, very good cleanup. That should probably be game. That's game. Okay, nope, it's never game anymore now. Wait for me, wait for me. What is this? Why are we fighting so hard, man? Is this actually going to work? It's not going to work, my god. They're just trolling. Hey, man. Holy. They just hard committed into a suicide play. I don't get that one. I really don't get that one. Please kill him. Please kill him. You missed. Oh, God. My brain is deteriorating. Bunch of maniacs, man. Instead of, like, they kept fighting here. They got an initial fight off, which was really good. And then they kept fighting and just lost because they didn't play towards me. That's crazy. We need to play for the damn dragon. As long as it's as a team, we should have no issues. Hopefully. Oh, you're joking. Actually, almost dead. Oh my god, Samira coming in with a close place. Let's get this dragon. For me, this soul is a main priority right now. As long as I'm in those fights, like, it's very, very fine because I can do so much for my team. Like, locking people out, just CC locking, diving the auction so he can't move, and I can kill him pretty easily because he doesn't really do any damage to me. There's so much I can do for them, but if the second they play without me, they're doomed. Like, it's not gonna work out for them too well. Like, they can get a couple of kills, but if it's a, like, yeah, 5v4 without me, not happening. Like, 5v4 without, like, this Yone, for example, not a problem, but, you know. Ooh. Alright, cool, cool. Got this pushed in here, I suppose. We have an Infernal Soul now as well, which is going to be huge. The Dragon Control for me this game has paid off pretty well, I would say. Let's not do this. They want to just trade up Dragon or Baron, I guess. The way they're moving looks like they just want to do that. Can I? Okay, no. Unfortunate. This is not going to look like a play. Use this. Should just be a dead Rammus for free, basically. And I'll go for the Teemo first. Lock them, so I can get some CC lock on it. Perfect. Just Baron here. I got a good engage there on Rammus. I mean, it's just kind of free, right? Silas is still alive. My Q does, I don't know, how much damage is that? Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna take a recall because I have 4,000 gold. This. Do I have enough to sell? I don't. Alright, then I'll keep it. I was thinking of selling my boots potentially now for Force of Nature. Because Force of Nature is great against like Teemo Silas. So it's a good item. It also gives movement speed, so I don't really need my boots anymore if I get that, if that makes sense. It's gonna be a little bit less good for like a potential engage, but for the most part, like, definitely not bad. It's definitely gonna be better than steel caps for me right now with the amount of armor I've built against that team. So, yeah. Force of Nature is gonna be my last switch in this build for these boots, and that'll be full build for me. I'm essentially unkillable. There's not a chance in hell the enemy team kills me, let's be real. Just get this cleared. I could probably engage this under a turret, I'm being honest. Just focus the turret. That's all you have to do. Thank you. W on the Teemo. Just anyone out of position is the one that I'm going to go for first. Take a free kill. Then we ult here so we get some CC lockdown. And then we just insta-spam W on this guy. So we can't move. Perfect. And then we just go tank this left side, or the tank the turret here. Want to keep my Jock show up at the moment. I have 500 armor right now. I'm making sure to keep aggro so I can just keep my tankiness. Make sure I keep tanking turret as well as much as possible so my team doesn't get aggro. 600 armor, holy moly. Okay, I got turret aggro again from both, which is great. I'm not going to use my W because that would drop turret aggro, and that's not what I want to do. So I need my team to survive for the most part. There we go. Tanking those turrets there the entire time was the crucial part, because if any of my squishies get the aggro from that turret, it's over. That makes sense. So yeah. But there we go. Pretty good. Clean up. Let's get this CC on him. Very good. Alright, cool. That is it for Maokai. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button below. Also quite a bit. Let's see more videos from in the future. Hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, so for the damage stats on the end here as well, I ended up doing 50.3k damage, which is the highest on my team by a reasonable margin. Samira came fairly close, but yeah. As a tank Maokai, being able to do 50.3k damage is obviously huge. I am definitely, that's definitely a very nice stat there. True damage to champions at 2k, which is probably just a smite by itself, and that's it. Damage to objectives at 67k, very, very good there. Healing done at 25.7k. It's mostly passive healing, of course, but some triumph as well, I think. Damage taken at 57.1k. So not only did I essentially like do the most damage, I did the most damage here by 50k. I also have like by far the most damage taken at 57k. And to stack on top of that, we also have 125.3k self-mitigated damage. This is practically solo care. Like, I just won this game by myself type of deal, you know? That's crazy. 125,000 self-mitigated damage is absolutely bonkers. Then we have damage taken at 57k on top of that with those with the most damage done on my team as well. Very, very good champion right now, Maokai. Extremely strong. Gold earned at 19.6. And then for the runes, Aftershock dealt about 1600 damage, about 2k self damage mitigated. You want to go Aftershock in a situation like this. With my team, I had like a pretty squishy team, so I was going to be frontlining a lot. So I like the Aftershock. You can also go Phase Rush if you want, but the Aftershock synergy with Jaxo on top of it especially is very, very disgusting, and it's going to allow you to tank a lot of additional damage, which is something I do like. But again, Phase Rush is fine. Font of Life for 2500 ally healing. Conditioning for a bunch of resistances. Obviously, this works well with Jaxo as well. So if you're going Jaxo, the chances are that conditioning should be the rune that you take. And then Revitalize for some 3k bonus healing. About a 500 shield. Triumph for 38 healing. 3800 healing. And yeah, that's really it. See you guys in the next one.